with the halachot that we left off with Choleh, pikuach, Nefesh on Shabbat. There's an interesting halacha that is also applicable. What about with dislocations and breaks? If you break a fracture or dislocate a bone, what's the halacha? Can you break Shabbat to get it fixed or not? So halacha explains, Mishni freka etzem shoperik yado or raglo. If someone breaks, I guess, the joint of his wrist, his hand, or his leg, his ankle or his knee, I guess, and he can come to danger, according to the doctor. You can break Shabbat even in biblical prohibitions. If there's no way around it, and this is going to become to a pikuach nefesh. I think it's an X-ray. Right? It's X-ray, right? So you get a clear analysis, understanding of what is at play. And if the doctor determines that there's no actual sakana in the fracture, it's still mutar al kol panim lachzir ta'etzem mikomo. You can still realign or if it's a dislocation, put back in its proper place the fracture or dislocation, the fractured bone or dislocated bone. Someone has a broken bone, you're allowed to break Shabbat if there is a need. So there's a big discussion we spoke about earlier, sakanat ever, if there's a limb in danger. That was referring to, let's say, cuts and missing limbs. We spoke about that at length, that although the halacha, according to the Gemarot and the Shulchan Aruch, is on sakanat ever, we don't break Shabbat. Nevertheless, the Tzitz Eliezer, we said, explains that sakanat ever today is almost impossible that you have a sakanat ever. It does not also include with it sakana kol guf. For example, someone who has a wound or a gash, for it to get infected is very dangerous. So for that, we have explained that based on Tzitz Eliezer, even on sakanat ever, if we're at threat of losing a limb, we can break Shabbat to get it treated. Now this is one step further, a fracture. So in an open fracture, obviously, there's infection, there's many things we're concerned about. If there's a penetrating fracture, then for sure we don't wait around, we call. What the halacha is saying now is even if it's a regular fracture on a bone, until the doctor tells you there's no danger, you can still treat it as such and get proper help. If there's extreme pain that's causing them discomfort, they can also get help. But again, this is an interesting halacha. And also, when we explain that someone who has a dislocation, to realign and put the bone back in its place is also mutar. There's no issue of boneh or metakenman or any of these things on Shabbat, and that's important. Someone who has the shoulder pops out or any dislocated bone or any of the dislocated fingers, they can put it back in place, and there's no concerns of breaking Shabbat. Have a wonderful day. Chazak ubaruch.